How are you all doing tonight? My name is Big Bombed Boy, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's right. 6 days, 3 streams. Who saw that coming? Because, well, alright, I did, because I knew what I was going to do, but it's not that often that we do that many streams. In fact, I think this is the only time we've ever done that many streams this fast. And I'm having a good time with it. I hope you guys are having a good time with TBC, because I know I am. Things have been pretty good overall. Stinkfist, good to see you, man. And moving on from Hunter already. Well, yes, I won't lie. I would rather be on the Hunter right now, but there is a reason we're not on the Hunter, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But first, let's talk about what we're actually doing here on Priest, because it's actually been a lot more fun than I anticipated. First thing though, I will go ahead and say I recommended that you can just do rep turn-ins instead of farming dungeons to get your rep first. And since I said to do that, I figured I'd go ahead and do it. And I bought all the Snarion plant parts, or unidentified plant parts. It cost me about 50 gold to get to Honored. And then the vendor items I got from that I sold for 30 gold. So it cost me about 20 gold to just do rep turn-ins from neutral to Honored. Now I don't have to do any slave pens farming. So I do think that is a good idea if you're interested. Now let's talk about the actual spec we have here, because it's really weird. It's really weird. So I asked, and nobody was particularly interested in Shadow, but a couple people said they wanted to see Smite Priest, so that's what we're doing. Starshards has obviously changed. We can't just do Starshards anymore, which I really liked. Starshards, that was a fun build. It's now an instant cast dot, and it's got a pretty good spell power coefficient. We tested that out. It's like in the 80s or something, so it does do quite a bit of damage, which is really nice. But you can't, it's not something you can do to kill mobs. It's a 30-second cooldown. So we've moved over to Smite. So that's the build we focused on. We get everything that helps out Smite. So 5% crit, reduced cast time on Smite and Holy Fire. Holy Nova, this is actually pretty useful in some cases. Searing Light increases damage to Smite and Holy Fire by 10%. And then I do pick up a couple of talents for healing, because this build also, I mean, it works fine for healing. I've healed a bunch of dungeons. Increase range by 20%. Spirit of Redemption. This gives us 5% spirit as the main point for this, because spirit is really goddamn important. Because of this talent right here, this increases your spell damage and healing by 25% of your spirit. And then Surge of Light. This also makes us a little bit dependent on crits, so our crits give us a 50% chance for our next smite to be instant. Costs no mana, but it can't crit. And then in disc we have one spec, Martyrdom, Shield. This stuff's not that important. Inner Focus, which I forgot to put back on my bars. Whoops. Don't worry about that. We forgot about it, but don't worry about that. And then Meditation. So this gives us 30% of our mana regen while casting. And remember, in TBC, mana regen was changed. So Spirit regens a ton of mana. And then we've got Mental Agility, which we're working on getting Divine Spirit and Improved Divine Spirit, because this makes it so your Divine Spirit also increases the target's spell damage by an amount equal to 5% of their total spirit. So that means we have 2 talents that buff our damage based on our spirit. And then you add on Spirit Tap, so when you get 100%, when you kill something, you get a 100% bonus to your spirit. So we're actually wanting to do damage during Spirit Tap and kill things during Spirit Tap. That sounds really weird, but it's working out really well. And we can heal dungeons, so I won't lie, this has actually been a pretty fun spec. Been pretty nice. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and knock out most of the rest of Hellfire here. That's my plan, and yeah, that's what we'll do. I don't need to do any slave pens or anything, but maybe I'll do it once for like the quest. We can do that. But yeah, I've been having a really good time on this priest. We did a lot of Ramparts and Blood Furnace to get the honor hold rep. That didn't turn out as well as I expected. I didn't really plan anything. I just decided to run the dungeon a bunch. But that put us about 4K into honored. I expected to be a little bit better than that, but yeah, our gear is still pretty terrible. If you guys remember, we got to 60 like like a day before pre-patch or something, and so it's pretty bad. We're still using nifty Pokemon. I ran Blood Furnace a bunch for that trinket and never got it, which is pretty sad. I really wanted to get that healing trinket. And one downside to running dungeons right now as well is you're getting in with a lot of boosted people. So like I've had mages rolling on the healing gear since it gives a little bit of spell power. So it's been a little tough to get dungeon gear. We got a couple of pieces, but we still got some pretty old pieces. Like we've got Lay of Lily still, less prayer beads. We need to replace all that stuff. So gear wise, we're still pretty bad. So that is one thing just to keep that in mind while we're killing mobs and stuff here. And yeah, moving on from Hunter already. I guess I can go ahead and get caught up on chat. No, we're not moving on from Hunter. I mean, this is an alt, and it's important to have an alt. I'm going to level all my alts, basically. I don't know which ones I'm going to play a lot. Like, I'm leveling my rogue right now as well, but that one is mainly going to be for just because it's an alchemist, and I need an alchemist on that server. So we're going to level this priest. I'm going to level that rogue, druid, warrior, and I'm actually also working on my second hunter. I feel like it's really important that I do have a second hunter. Yeah, Starshards cost no mana. It is very nice. I do really like how Starshards is. But yeah, see, our damage is actually pretty good. So even in dungeons, while I'm healing, I've been able to beat... Usually, I've had no trouble beating the tank on DPS. And unless the DPS is actually really good, I have no trouble beating them as well. So the damage here is actually really good. I've been pretty impressed. And like I said, let me show you our spell power right now is 281, so that's pretty low. But once we kill this guy, you can see when we get spirit tap, yeah, it jumps up to 362. So we're wearing a lot of gear that is just spirit, because we gain a lot from spirit, and we'll gain even more after 3 more levels, I think it is, maybe 4 more. And we have improved divine spirit. Tell you more about the second hunter and why it's important. Well, one thing is, actually that brings me to a thing on priest. So I did not play Smite priest in TBC. I had a priest and I played it a lot actually, but I leveled a shadow, and part of the reason for that was people had just decided that Smite priest didn't work. There's even a archived thread on the old EJ forums about that if somebody wants to go look for it. I actually read it pretty recently, a couple months ago, and that was why I was never interested in something like this. Was people just decided that you couldn't do it, and then I was just like, all right, it doesn't work, and so I never tried it. But nowadays I don't really do that. I have to try stuff out for myself. I don't really believe anything that anybody tells me, and that is the same for hunters. So it's good to have a second hunter to test things out on, especially you know, when it comes to pets. You only have 2 stable slots, so you can kind of, you know, deal with Horde doesn't have a quest for this, so it's fine to take this. I can abandon pets and try and get new ones, and then level them up, level their loyalty level up. You can do all that stuff if you want. Really annoying. But I'd like to have a second hunter for testing, but also in TBC it's important because PvP. So I'm going to work on that second hunter. It's level 54, it has full rest XP. I'll probably... I'm not going to level it up immediately. I'll probably get it to like 57 today or something like that, and then let it get some more rest XP. EU, NA, this is NA. Now, as far as why I'm not on the hunter today, right now, so things have actually been a little rough, and I feel like Jesus, you might be able to empathize with me here, because the problem I've been having on hunter, I cannot find a group for anything. So Monday, I forget which part of this we're on. Monday, I thought I was going to do Kara with the guild I joined, and that didn't happen. So I had signed up, and I was on and ready. I had all my dude, don't fucking. All right, nice. So I was ready, you know, well before raid time. Had all my consumables. Had like 7,000 arrows because I was ready to go. And in TBC, you know, we have a weird number for raids because you have 25-man raids and then you have 10-man raids. So not everybody's going to get into every raid. Makes sense. I mean, rated in original TBC, we know to expect that. But they just didn't say anything. Like, me and another guy who had also signed up pretty early were just like wondering what's going on. Normally they'll say like, all right, starting invites, you know, looks like we're going to have this many people, we need this, or you know, we're over on people. It just didn't say anything. So at least me and one other guy had no idea what was going on, and just wasted like an hour and a half of us sitting there wondering what's going on with the raid, and that was pretty annoying. If there's no spots, as fine, just say that, or at least keep us informed so we're not just sitting there for like an hour and a half. But anyway, after that, I spent, well, a little while before that I was looking to do dungeons, and then say about I spent about 6 hours looking for dungeons Monday, and I got 0 dungeons, which was, that's a pretty disappointing day. Just and I'm not just spamming looking for group, I'm also whispering anybody that says like need DPS for this dungeon, and I was willing to do 4 different dungeons and I did not find a single group. So that was pretty terrible. And then yesterday I also tried for about 2 hours on my own to find dungeons, and I couldn't find any. Somebody did invite me and we tried to get a group going, and we sat at 4 out of 5 for an hour and couldn't find a tank, and then everybody gave up. So that was like 3 hours looking for dungeons yesterday, and I couldn't find any. And today I spent about an hour and a half, and at that point I just decided, all right, I'm going to go ahead and work on the priest, because this is getting a little annoying. It's just really, really bad. Now, I will say part of that is I'm playing mostly really late nights, so there's still a lot of people on, but it's not as many people. You're playing really late night, early morning. So that's definitely part of it, but it's just been really hard to find groups as a hunter, which is part of why we're on a priest. I would rather be playing hunter, but this has been a really fun way to play priest. And yeah, good to see you here, Jesus. I saw you looking for a group for a long time. That was yesterday when I was working on this priest. Curious if I have a steady shot at macro. No. When I tried macroing kill command in on the beta, it worked pretty well. But having since tried it on live, it's not working quite as well. So, yeah, I'm not real sure if I would keep that up. We need to go back to that, back inside there, I think. Go ahead and pick all these up. I'm not going to do Colossal Menace right now. You're level 63 hunter, same, yeah. It is tough. It's really disappointing. Rega, good to see you, man. We're doing pretty good tonight. Working on the priest. Really, really fun spec, actually. Need a place to level with lots of dungeons, go to your server. Well, leveling... Was I not supposed to turn this in? Yeah, let's go do that one. I actually didn't have that much trouble finding dungeons while leveling. It's just that most of the dungeons that I got into, people were really bad. And it slowed me down a lot. It's only been at 70 that it's been a big problem. You had 67 today. Well, congrats, man. You're getting there. Jesus, you got you got WSSR and the mount first run. Nice. That is impressive. Very nice luck there. I still have not done Gara on the hunter. Yeah, you can't find can't find any dungeons as Rhett. I mean, I would happily invite Rhett to dungeons. I like having a Rhett in the dungeon. One thing about this spec is it doesn't feel like I get much use out of Shadow Word Pain, and I have tried, and it just doesn't feel like it. This spec does have pretty much the same weaknesses as Starshards did, right? So multiple mobs is just not a thing that we can really deal with. Because if we're hard casting like everything, right? So if our shield gets broken, we're kind of in trouble. And I have not seen martyrdom come up once. I don't know if it's bugged or what, but I have not procced martyrdom one time. So, pretty terrible. And I'm going to move inner focus to wheel up, I think. Because inner focus, that actually helps a lot getting our, what's it called? Surge of Light procs, since that gives us 25% crit. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I've played around a little bit with that add-on for macros. I was following it pretty closely until about a week ago, and nobody had figured out a way to make a one-button macro with that. But somebody told me that this goes to... Keep forgetting, you have to keep turning this shit in back here, don't you? No? Alright. Somebody told me that they actually had finally figured that out, and so you can do a one-button macro with the add-on, but I haven't checked in a couple of days, so not sure. Jasper, good to see you here, man. I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? Oh, damn. I've killed so many of these boars already. I'm getting kind of tired of it. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing some dungeons, but I think I'd be better off doing Underbog than Slave Pens, since don't need any of that rep. This priest, I've not swapped it over to tailoring yet, so we are herbalist and skinning. And the leather on this server is actually still going for a good amount, which is pretty helpful. We have no money. We have no money on this priest at all, so that's kind of important. But I think you can see, like, this actually is pretty smooth, especially if I don't stop to skin mobs and we just have all these buffs, or we have Spirit Tap to buff our spell power. I mean, we can kill things really quickly. And I have no mana problems whatsoever. Like, our mana regen is insane. We're getting 4% per tick with Spirit Tap up. Alright, found that to wheel up. And we'll put that on. Is that you, Jesus? Exalted with Thrallmar? No. I'm not exalted with anything on the Hunter. Like I said, I haven't had a dungeon group on the Hunter for 3 days. So we are pretty much right where I was after the last stream. So yeah, we're pretty much the same place. What I'm gonna do is work on this priest tonight, have a good time on the priest, and then I'll work on my second hunter, and I will try to do some dungeon groups on the hunter kind of in the afternoon, because I haven't been awake for very long. My schedule is in really bad shape, so I'll try and do some dungeons on the hunter in the afternoon. Maybe if I play at a different time, I'll have better luck. How do I handle kill command procs? You can't leave it? You should be able to. Now, there is a weird thing where if you're trying to do French rotation, I have noticed some weirdness with kill command. Is that what you were talking about? You're having trouble with that? Which server do I play on? The priest here is on Antiesh, and the hunter is on Fairbanks. I'm thinking about moving my ally hunter to a different server, though. My ally hunter is not on a good server. It's on Heartseeker, which that server is that's a strange one. There's like nobody on there. You literally log on, looking for group dungeons for an hour, find no groups that want a hunter, and you log off. I don't think, no, hunters aren't hated at all. I think there's just too many people playing them. I did notice a lot of people boost hunters, and I've come across a lot of people playing hunter, and a lot of them have been pretty terrible, which is sad. Because like I did Blood Furnace, right? And there were 2 hunters in that group. One of them was about full Giant Stalker, and then the other one was Striker Set, which Striker Set wasn't that good in Classic, but they did didn't that one make out really well with the stat rebalance? I think it did, right? No, it didn't. It still has a bunch of spell power. Alright. I thought the stat rebalance took that off. But, yeah, they were both just, like, really bad. It was something really sad. You would think that somebody who... Oh, nice, you've already made Netherweak bags. Thank you, Jesus, I appreciate that, man. Hopefully I'll get this priest up quickly, and we can do some dungeons on your hunter. Lots of, yeah. I did not mean to fear that. Whoops. It has been a lot easier to find dungeon groups on priest, but not super easy. Really appreciate that, Jesus. Now we can we got some better bags now. We were doing pretty bad on why did that not... Wait a minute. Why is that one not going in? That's weird. What about shamans? Shamans shouldn't have much trouble. I wouldn't think so. You're gonna have hard times as a hunter. I do think part of it's the time I'm playing and also the server. I do at least from my experience, I've found a lot more tanks on PvE servers, because nobody wants to level as a tank on a PvP server, it seems like. So, I would say my case is probably in the extreme that I've just been unlucky. He had bite rank 2. Nice. Now that being said, it's interesting because another one of the Blood Furnace groups I did, there were some, I don't want to call them bad players, but they were really receptive to like giving them advice. Like if you know what they're doing, you know what to do, and they don't. A lot of times, you know, people are just not at all interested in getting advice on how to actually play. But I actually ran into a couple people that were. It was a mage and a druid. I was pretty surprised to see that. I haven't seen that in WoW forever. I do think they should implement a little bit of a system like they have on FF14. If you're a new player on FF14, everybody knows it. It puts it right next to your name. So everybody knows that you're a new player, which is nice because then people are actually just willing to help you instead of assuming like that everybody knows everything to do. You had no trouble in the mid-60s. Yeah, I didn't have much trouble there. It wasn't until 70 that I started running into problems. You helped him find max rank gore and bite. Nice. See, I do like that. It's nice when we can get some of these people who are not so good at Hunter and we can help them out. I do like doing that. That's part of why I do the videos. Now, I did talk a little bit about turning in those unidentified plant parts. There are other things like that. So Lower City has Arakoa feathers. Unfortunately, those are really expensive. I'm not sure why. You would think, because I'm pretty sure you get those in Sethek Halls, right? I got a bunch from Sethek Halls, I think. And a lot of people are doing that, so I'm not sure why those are so expensive compared to plant parts. But, yeah, so we'll probably have to do some Alkandun dungeons before we do Tarot Card. Just, I don't want to waste that rep. It's actually really important to get that rep as a priest because we need that key immediately. I want to run Shadow Labs heroic like immediately. Because I want Shockwave Truncheon. I love that thing. That is one of my favorite items in the game. Just looks so nice. And it's really good. What pet do you recommend if not a Ravager? Cat or Wind Serpent are going to be fairly close. Why do I level another character right away? Well, I like playing multiple characters. And do we get that quest to... We don't have that quest to pick up a female one, right? That's Horde only. Let's go do the... We're all over the place, actually. Let's go do that. I mean, what's wrong with leveling other characters? We still have rest XP on this priest, so may as well burn off the rest XP. And it's actually, it's not a bad idea to get multiple characters up quickly because I don't think you're going to have that much trouble getting, I mean, we don't know how long Phase 1 is going to be, but it's probably going to be pretty decent length because of arena seasons. And it's a good idea to immediately start getting those arena points. Even if you're just, you know, logging on 10 games points, so you can get that gear right away. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'd like to actually just find a decent 5s and use that for points on all my characters, and then for 2s and 3s I can just do actually, you know, fun comps that I enjoy playing. Instead of having to try and do you know, really try hard comps for the whole season for points, you can just do that near the end of the season to push for titles. I don't know what I'm going to want to play on Priest, actually. This Smite spec is actually giving me some hope for... damn, there's a lot of people here. Can't find any of these Ravagers. This Smite spec has actually given me some hope for... like a Smite spec for PvP. I have no idea if that would work. I really don't, but it might. The problem is we're still pretty dependent on hard casting, right? And you don't really want to get locked out of Holy. Dire Ravager versus Ravager. It doesn't matter which Ravager that you actually use, you just need to make sure that you do teach it max rank of gore, which you can learn on the Ravager in over here in Blade's Edge has that. So you just learn that, and then you can teach it to whatever Ravager you want. Damn, there are so many people here, it's kind of ridiculous. This would be a good time to go do the quest up here, I guess. Go kill that guy since everybody's down here. Just did Shattered Hall's Heroic. That's a fun one. Yeah, we really need to get some better trinkets. Maybe... There's a group... There we go. This is for Overlord, so I can get my trinket. Can you heal dungeons with this spec too? Absolutely. It's actually fairly good for dungeons, it really is. I did Ramps and Blood Furnace to Honored. So, did quite a few of those. And, I mean, I was having to carry some really bad groups. Like, some really bad groups. And it worked out really well. Part of the reason it works so well is you just have... Shit, I forgot. Forgot I'm not playing Horde. I almost went to Falcon Watch here. You do miss out on some healing talents, but we got most of them, right? So we're not gonna have Circle of Healing, which would be nice. But I mean, you do have most of them. You don't get Empowered Healing, but we've got Spiritual Guidance for the spell power. You've got Divine Fury for the cast time. We got most of Improved Healing. And then you do have some disc spells that help. It's worked out really well for healing. I mean, we can go heal a dungeon if you guys want. I wouldn't be against that. I just would like to, I would rather do Underbog, because Underbog is going to be let's see, which I think there's a piece in Underbog I wanted. Maybe not. That's not really a good thing at all. That thing's terrible. I thought there was something I needed in Underbog. But at least I could do the Sporgar quests in Underbog. And I've already got all the rep for Slave Pens anyway. I think it works for 70 dungeons. Yeah, I wouldn't really do it for Heroics, but I could do this for 70 dungeons. I guess we're going to heal this Overlord, so that'll be good. In fact, I'm going to go to Honor Hold and turn this in immediately, because, damn, look at us Fellweed we got to miss. Because we have, we've got Nifty Stopwatch. There's a good healing mace in Slave Pens. Well, we don't really need that because I can buy the Honored healing mace from CE. I just haven't bought it yet. That one's fine. Let's see. Factions. CE Honored. So that 100 healing, that one's pretty good. Alright, I guess we're not gonna buff anything. Those are immune. You want to like Nova those or something? That'd be nice. There you go. Nice. And now if you want to kill those. There we go, perfect. Now we have one more quest in this area I forgot about. Let's go ahead and knock that out while we're here, and then we'll run down to Honor Hold so that we can get... Shit. Didn't really want to pull that guy. Yeah, it's a really, really nice trinket. Definitely better than Nifty Stopwatch. Man, I've had Nifty Stopwatch for a really long time. Alright, let's get a drink here real quick. Is there a BM Hunter macro for PvE? Or is gone? There's... No, there really isn't. What's the one from Slave Pens? That one? Yeah, it's about the same. Not a big deal. We need to use an item here, right? This one? What quest is this? I think it's this one, right? Yep. Keep forgetting about inner focus. I forgot I moved that. Brilliant. All right, let's go turn in these ones to Honor Hold. We got to do that. We got to get that trinket. That trinket is just too good to pass up. Hopefully, that fellweed's still here. Do I have a do I have a timer or a counter for how many people have asked about the macro? No, I don't, but I should. Now I do understand though, because this stuff does change, right? Like I said, somebody told me that people did figure it out with the add-on, the macro add-on. Like I said, I haven't kept up with that for a couple days, so it is possible. Somebody finally figured out how to make it work with that macro add-on. I'll if somebody knows like the most recent thread for that, I think is it like WoW macros or something is the website. I don't remember, but if somebody has any up-to-date info on that, I am happy to look into that. I was going to work on swapping everything over to weak auras instead of weapon swing timer today, but I just decided to work on the priest because there's still having some problems with weapon swing timer. Is there really herbs up here? Yeah, alright. Alright, let's... So something really bad happened yesterday. I forgot I moved a lot of the... like my priest buttons are... They make sense, but they also don't make sense. So I went and... I jumped off from Maghar Post into Pools of Agonar. And, it's like, you know, I have light feathers. We're fine. We'll just levitate. And, I messed up and I just popped a potion. So I just popped a potion, and promptly died. It was pretty terrible. I felt pretty sad about that. Because, like, I hadn't even got to use levitate in a long time because I'd been out of light feathers. I was really excited. It's like, oh man, it's going to be beautiful. We've got the new levitate animation and everything. It's going to be great. and then it went terrible. Now we'll definitely have to do some of the Alkandun dungeons though, because we will need lower city rep. Lower city rep is going to be very important for priest. Just all the Alkandun dungeons are lower city rep, right? I'm not misremembering that, because I thought one of them may have been consortium, but maybe not. Let's see. That's really not that great. That's pretty cool. Alright, we might have to do some mana tombs. Actually, that would be pretty nice to get. We are alchemist. So yeah, probably have to do some mana tombs. That's really nice too, though. Alright, we might have to do both anyway, actually. And then we'll definitely do some Sethic. I don't remember if there's any heal gear I need out of Sethic. There is Hallowed. Hallowed's really nice. So yeah, we'll probably have to do all those actually. Mana Tombs is Consortium, alright. This might do a lot of damage. It's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with it actually. Do you think they'll implement cross-server grouping? Man, I don't know. I think they are toying around with that idea, because they have not done anything with the looking for group tool, or it's not like Group Finder, but you know what I'm talking about, the TBC version. They said that they were going to implement that, and then they didn't. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're planning on like, alright, that is really nice. 26 spell crit. Maybe they're planning on making it hard for people to find groups, so then they'll put in crossover. I don't know, but it's really hard to say. On one hand, I really don't want it, but on the other hand, I kind of want it, just because it's been so difficult to find groups. And I mean, it's been more difficult to find groups in TBC Classic than it was for me to find groups in actual original TBC. By quite a lot, in fact. I mean, I did main a tank for a long time, but I played everything, so I don't think it should be this hard. It's a lot harder than I expected. Alright, now we gotta go back to... Let's actually just go ahead and fly back to Temple. And we've still got a lot of quests here in Hellfire. Yeah, part of the reason Smite does a lot of damage is we have a lot of talents focused around spirit, and with spiritual guidance, that's really nice. 25% of our spirit is spell damage. I'm actually wondering if it would, like, how much just straight spirit gear like this I should use, because it's really nice. I mean, that's 25%, so what is it, 7.5 spirit from that? Not bad. We also do need a lot of spell crit though, so stuff like this is ideal where we have spirit, spell crit, and spell damage. I mean, I'm sure we could heal it now, but I don't know, maybe once we hit 63, we'll try and do Underbog, try and heal an Underbog. How many mobs can I chain pull without drinking? I don't have to drink at all. The only time I have to, like, drink is if I have to start fighting multiple mobs at once. That I can't do. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use that. That's not bad. I think That we'll use. No. Actually, I forgot to add this one. No, we'll use that one. Lay of Lilies is really nice, so I still use that Conjured Lily root a lot. I mean, we can go... Like, I'll go somewhere, do a quest, and just kill all the mobs. The quest, and not have to drink once. You want to see talents? Alright, give me a second. Man, I've always really... That icon there is a little dubious. We got all this bag space now. It's... I don't know what to do with all this bag space. Alright, let's go down to... We'll try and do the Ravagers. Try and knock those out. What's the quest add-on on the side called? This is, once again, this is Guide Lime. Guide Lime is really, really nice. I'd much rather use Guide Lime than something like Azeroth Autopilot. You can use different routes. I don't know if there's a good alliance route for Guide Lime right now, though. There is a good Horde one, but yeah, this one says... I don't know which one I'm using. I think I'm using this one. I don't know. But it only goes to level 68, so that's a problem. Although as a healer, I shouldn't have any trouble just doing dungeons at that point. I mean, even as a hunter, I was able to find a couple groups, you know, at like 68, 69 for dungeons. Alright, I forgot to buff up. Did they reduce the mana cost? Did they reduce the mana cost for Power Word Fort? Because it feels like it. I mean, it seems like it costs a lot less mana. It's only 552 mana now. Where the spec really shines is if you can chain mobs together and only need one shield for 2 mobs. If you can do that, you're going to be really, really efficient. But these guys, I do have to skin them, so going to be a little less efficient when you have skin. It's also nice to have the long range. We have a 35 or 36 yard range for our holy spells, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, what's that taking me to kill a mob? Like 12 seconds? And these mobs are level 62, 63, so that's pretty good. Good morning, Tom. Good to see you here. I do think having Starshards really helps. I really like Starshards. You can get some pretty big burst like that as well. That's pretty good damage right there. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I forgot we got the trinket. We need to start using the DBS trinket. I completely forgot. I don't know if it's worth it to like fear and smite instead of doing another shield. I really don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. It's definitely not worth it when they get feared over to Africa and you have to wait for them to come back. How do I build my channel? Every time you stream, you never get views. Well, I definitely don't try and build my channel through streams. I just stream to talk to viewers. Alright. Pop the trinket. I don't... Like, sometimes I will gain subs from streams, but my first streams I lost subs. I just do them for my own enjoyment and to talk to viewers. Yeah, I do feel like it's not worth it to do the alright, we'll try and fear one more time. He doesn't go to Africa, that'll help. He went straight to Africa. Look at him. He's over there in Botswana or something. Shadow Spec or Holy? We are Holy right now. So I asked about it and nobody was interested in Shadow. So we're doing Holy. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. Look at him. He's using a goddamn bear pet. That's how you know. That's how you know. Nobody ever stays. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen your streams. I don't know.
I can't loot that.
I mean, I streamed for months and months with 0 viewers, so it's not something that's going to happen overnight or ever. There are a lot of people who will never get any viewers, especially if they just make bad content. You tried this out? You think it's better to just let them hit? Well, I was talking about when I didn't have a shield. I still start with shield and let them run into it. Yeah, I do think most people come from videos, although we actually talked about this a little bit last stream because a lot of people kept asking questions that I've answered in videos a bunch of times, and I was like, I don't mind answering those questions. I just would assume that you've seen you're here watching this video, or you watching the stream, and you've seen the video, so why would you have that question? But apparently a lot of people have just tuned in from the streams, but it didn't start out that way. Alright, we got the trinket, we got inner focus. It's gonna be some big damage. Oh yeah, look at that. How much spell power is that? 418 spell power. What server am I on? This priest is on Yeeeeesh. Man, when you get them crits, that is some big burst damage. Look at that. Beautiful. This priest is on Yeeeeesh, and the main hunter is on... Alright, then we ruin it with really bad wanding. This priest is on Yeeeeesh, and the main hunter is on Fairbanks. I would say I'm going about the same speed as Hunter, it feels like. Maybe it is slower. It'll be more interesting to see once I get higher level, because my Hunter obviously had better gear than this Priest. I mean, my gear here is terrible. So, we're kind of... Ooh, those resists hurt. We're, wow, another resist, alright. We do need some spell hit, actually. Shadow Priest doesn't need a lot of hit, but as a Smite Priest, we do need some spell hit. Forgot about that. Well, my Hunter definitely had better gear than the Priest here, so we're definitely a little bit behind because of bad gear, I think. What's my time per level? It's hard to say because I'm not just like efficiently grinding through levels like I did in a Hunter. I'm doing dungeons for rep. And I'm also, like, I have to do things to prepare for streams. So I'm kind of just sitting there working on that. Like 4 hours per level. I'm definitely doing that. We're at 3 hours 17 this level, so maybe about 410 or something at this rate. but I did some dungeons for the beginning of this level. Now that was actually the dungeon group with that was the dungeon group with the new player mage and druid. So that one was pretty slow. It was fun though.
Well met.
It was fun. We wiped to the last boss on Ramparts
Be careful.
4 times, I think. It was pretty funny. The druid tank was in all 100% was in all communal gear. He was a boosted druid. Man, trying to heal him through that dungeon was ridiculous. But I did it as this Smite spec. What guide am I using? This one is TUG. Yeah, I don't know the efficacy of this guide. I used a lot of different ones for classic leveling, so I knew which ones of those were good, but yeah, I have no idea if this guide is any good. Now that's a tough choice actually. It's got 22 spell crit, which is really good, but we're going to lose 13 spirit. I think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to use that. Doesn't look good though. So, it looks pretty terrible. I haven't checked for a couple of days, but as far as leather goes, I would say Cobra scales were the most expensive. Is that still the case? Does anybody know? Because I can't really work on Cobra scales yet, but I feel like that might be a decent place to make some money on this priest, because we do need some money on the server. Not hide leather, still going for about a 75 silver. That's not bad. Crystal infused leather going for less than vendor value. Less than vendor value, probably not a good way to make money. Did I end up getting 4-4 Beast Lord? No, we are in the exact same position we were last Hunter stream. I've done 0 dungeons since then. Shit, I forgot to use the trinket. I gotta get used to having that spell power trinket now. Can be funny to heal low geared people. It was interesting, definitely. Definitely was interesting. You see how I was doing this quest and there was a bunch of people here and now there's nobody here? Man, I see a lot of people that will just like try and plow through it and it takes forever. It's a lot better idea in most cases to just leave and come back. Now I'll be able to knock this quest out pretty quickly. There's nobody here. You're 2 of 4 right now. Can't get the shoulders. Shoulders was the one I actually got really quickly. That was my first piece. I got it on the first kill. I have not got the pants though. I think I did around 12 Steamvault runs and no pants. Thought I was going to get them. Nope. Alright, now there's people here again. As soon as I say that, there's more people here again. We'll kill this one and go check the Arakoa, actually. You got the pants and helm, nice. Yeah, I don't have the helm or the, I only have the shoulders and the gloves. What's the name of the player frame add-on? This is called Z Pearl. And actually, if anybody knows Z Pearl, let me know, because I actually have some questions about Z Pearl. So when I was on the beta and I was using Z Pearl, it like bugged out and it looked incredible. That sounds dumb, but like, you see the way my buttons look down here? How they have like this sharp angle with like a frame, a border around them? That is mask. So base mask. Yeah, so this is called mask and it makes it look like that. I have different options so that I can move these around. and it works with dominoes, so that's why it looks like that. But somehow, when I was on the beta, things bugged out, and Mask worked with Z-Pearl, and it looked really, really nice. So if anybody has any idea how to get that to work, and like actually work, let me know. I'd love to do that. It looked really nice. There used to be a separate add-on that would do that, but it doesn't exist anymore. I don't really want to kill both these. Alright, we might have to kill both these. Oh, perfect. Got the helm first try. Wow, nice. Mechnar and Botanica have been what I've been looking for a group for like 4 days. Actually, like I started looking for, and I just said Mechnar or Botanica. And then that wasn't working, so I added in Steam Vault, and it still wasn't working, so I added in Black Morass. Still didn't work. Like I said, I'll whisper people that say like need DPS for whatever, and still nothing. But I mean, oh, finally we can herb Dreaming Glory. Nice. I came across a couple of these and could not get them. Nice. Yeah, those are going for 1 gold, 17. That's pretty good, and I do like that buff. 30 health every 5 seconds. Really nice on Rogue. It's like a Troll's Blood potion. Netherbloom was going for a lot a couple days ago. I don't know if it still is. Need to pick some of that up. When can we expect the next video? So I am working on Hunter Phase 1 Bis right now. Probably be a couple of days till I get it done. But that'll be the next one. That's part of the reason I've been doing the streams is just I just want to play. Having a good time, I want to play. So videos are kind of behind. 40 gold for Primal Shadow, that's pretty intense. The only thing that I've seen sell for like crazy money right now has been Cloth, actually. Cloth is going for crazy numbers. There are options in Z-Pearl for color. Is there well, the main thing I want to do is I want to make the edges sharp. We don't get anything for these clearness alliance, right? That's just Horde looking for the female one. Everything's still low on your server. Wow, that sucks. I've already sold some of this not hide leather, and I was getting 75 silver for it. Did I already test Serpent versus Ravager versus Cat? I did on the beta a little bit, and like I said, it does look like Ravager is the best, followed by Cat, followed by Wind Serpent, but the differences were not very big. So, unless you are... I mean, you can, if you really want a Cat or a Wind Serpent, then go ahead and do it. I don't think the damage loss is going to be huge. Like if you have a Cat that you really like. On my alt hunter, I have, well, I had Oraga, and then Oraga got demolished, so I'm going to use the Ghost Saber. I just went and picked one of those up.
It is too far away.
I'm surprised nobody farming shadows. I tried to do a little bit of farming, moat farming with the extractor, and there must be a lot of people out doing that because I couldn't find anything. Yeah, see, when we're farming mobs one after the other like that, look at that mana. That is beautiful. Almost at 100% mana. We're like gaining mana while while we're casting. Incredibly efficient. Even if I'm using Shadow or Death, it's still really efficient. That's probably the nicest thing about this spec, is just how mana efficient it is. And the damage is really good. I'm pretty impressed with the damage. When I first started, the damage was really, really, really low. But that was because all the greens were broken. There was that problem where you weren't getting your stats from your greens. So that guy's not up there. Alright, we'll kill the ones down here. You're gonna go priest for alt, nice. I have multiple alts that I'm gonna play, so not just priest, but priest is the one we're leveling right now. Partially because we did priest on stream before, so it just feels right to keep doing priest on stream. Like, I probably won't level my second hunter on stream or anything like that. I mean, I guess I could, but I wasn't really planning on doing that. Same thing for rogue. I mean, the rogue is just going to be mostly for farming. I don't know that that would be particularly great to stream. The Holy Priest farming speed doesn't look bad. No, it's pretty damn good. Especially if you have some crit. If you have some crit, it's really nice. Our main problem is multiple mobs is still tough. What's rogue good for? Well, my rogue is my alchemist and my herbalist, so I'm going to use it for that. Ooh, those resists are rough, though. The hatchlings can give feathers, nice. But we can just stand here and keep popping those out, I guess. What guide am I using? This one is TUG. Of course, the add-on is a guideline, but this route is called TUG. Sharp as in looking like these buttons down here do. Because when I was on the beta, it bugged out and did that, and it looked really, really cool. So I would like to just have it do that again. Man, those instant smites are pretty fun. I really do like I mean, you gotta admit, this is a pretty fun spec. We've got Starshards, we've got instant smites. It's pretty cool, right? It feels really nice to play this. As far as casters go, like, I'm having more fun on this than pretty much any other caster. Like, I don't think I'd be having this much fun as Shadow or on a mage or a warlock. Although I do really like TBC mage. I wouldn't mind playing that, but I don't think it's as fun as this. What are my current talents? I'll pop them up for you. That is a common question. Disc or Holy Spec split. From what level is Holy Priest viable? No, we weren't Shadow because I leveled this in Classic, so we were just Starshards Disc, which was does lose out to Shadow eventually. It's better than Shadow for a while, then it starts to lose out to Shadow, and now that doesn't work at all because Starshards has a cooldown. But I mean, this is really, really mana efficient. It's pretty impressive. And it's going to be really, really nice once we have that improved Divine Spirit. That's just going to give us a lot more spell power. We're getting 25% of our spell power, or 25% of our spirit as spell power So that'll move it up to 35%, right? If I can math right. I'm not very good at math. I'm really not very good at math. All right, let's go try and kill this guy for the orb. Does seem like our wand has really fallen off though. I don't know why. I picked up a green wand. It should be doing good, but it's really not. Why am I in combat now? Sorry man, I don't speak Korean. I would help you out if I could, but I don't speak Korean. And if anybody was here for those really early pre-streams, we've still got the white kitten. We saw Timmy, the vendor. It's a rare spawn vendor that sells this cat, and he sells it in limited supply. The vendor's not up for very long in Stormwind, and we saw the vendor like twice, and someone had already bought the cat, and then we found him a third time and got the cat. So that's why we have that. I don't really care about companion pets in WoW. We're just keeping that one because it was kind of a fun event on stream. Nice. So we still need more of these feathers and things. This quest is taking a while. But we've got 20% left. I think we could. We're getting 133k XP per hour right now. Yeah, it'll probably take less than an hour. And then, you know, I think I will try and do an underbog. That sounds like a good time. I did not do underbog on the hunter, so that would be pretty cool. Although, should we do, I don't know how many times I'm going to want to do underbog. Should we do, like, the Sporgar stuff first? This is the last one of these, so I'm not really worried about my health. Oh shit, we still need feathers though. Should we do that Sporgar stuff first, do you think? I don't know if there's any like good quest rewards from that. Z-Pearl colors frame appearance section. Alright, let me take a look. I'll do it as soon as I finish this one. Damn, we definitely do need to get a better wand. This damage is terrible. We do have wand spec, so it should be pretty good. I need to rebuff here anyway. Alright, Z-Pearl. Colors, frame appearance. Ooh, okay. I have not seen this before. use the slide all the way to the left. Which one? Frame gradients. That looks kind of cool. But I don't see, oh, we have to use like our classic, classic big bobbed boy colors. We can actually do that. Is this going to look terrible? Like all my thumbnails are the pink and the blue. Ooh, there we go. Oh, that looks goddamn ridiculous. That looks ridiculous. Click on border, then slide it left. Okay. Am I healing dungeons? We will do, as soon as I level up. Oh, fuck. As soon as I level up, we'll try and heal a dungeon. Alright, that looks cool, but it's also hurting my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna turn that off. Give me just a second. It's nice to have the, for the theme, but that does look pretty terrible. Do people actually play with stuff like this? I could not do it. It looks terrible. Alright, let's fix that real quick. Ah, nice. So it was the border gone. There we go. Now that looks smooth. That I like. That looks pretty good. Although I do need I accidentally vendored my offhand, so it'd be nice to find an offhand from a quest. Because I had the one from BRD, right? That one's pretty good, like 55 healing, and I got the staff, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna need an offhand for healing again. I vendored it. It was a really bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Let's jump down. I mean, we could do... Oh shit, I didn't know I pulled that one. Damn it. Yeah, see, multiple mobs are really rough as this spec. I will say that. It's probably the biggest problem as this spec is dealing with multiple mobs, because we have to hard cast, so if our shield gets popped, we're not doing great. Although, holy shit, that's like the first time I've seen Martyrdom proc. I mean, yeah, we could do like slave pens or something too, if people want to see it. I don't particularly need anything there, but I guess it's not a bad idea. Just get the quest done there anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna dot and fear these actually. Yeah, see, we're really not getting that much damage from Shadow Word Pain. I don't know if it's worth it. What's the point of Smite Priests? To have a good time, I guess. To smite people. Something like that. Or another good use for it is you've got a really nice spec for like grinding through mobs, but also you can heal dungeons just fine. Which is kind of how Starshards Priest was. It was pretty good for soloing. In fact, I think it starts off quite a bit better than Shadow. And it's still really good for healing dungeons. All right, there we go. So hopefully there. Oh shit. Yeah, we got the orb. I just forgot to click it. There we go. This is the one that turns in. Yeah, yeah. You do this way back here. I forgot about it. We'll do this and then we'll finish up these Ravagers. And that's I mean, we're not done with Hellfire, but we are fairly close to done with Hellfire. I was actually hoping for a bit more rep with Honor Hold. That's pretty disappointing. Although I guess we do have some group quests to do. I guess we could try and do those. Oh, look at those crits. Although we did not get a single proc off of those crits. Is there anything else in slave pins that would make it worth doing? As far as gear goes that I might need? Let's take a look real quick. Those do have a hit. That's kind of nice. We really need a cape. The cape I'm using is fairly sad. I got it on it was on a stream that I got the cape I'm using. And I mean a stream from a very long time ago. We're still using Silky Spider Cape. Oh, yep. Silky Spider Cape. I have been checking the AH, and there's not been any, like, hasn't been any spirit, any owl, any, invoker, sorcerer, nothing. And anything from Quagmirin. So there is a cape from Quagmirin. That would actually be really nice. I guess we can try and run slate bends for 1 or 2 runs for gear, I guess. Would weaving in melee hits make sense? You mean on Hunter? Oh shit, look at that. There is a cape from that. Beautiful. Big upgrade. Alright, so now let's go finish up these Ravagers. A lot of the cooking materials have started to go up, by the way. If you've been holding on to some of those to sell. I would definitely level up your cooking first, but then if you have any left over, they are starting to sell finally. In between smites. I don't know. I mean, I can turn on auto attack and probably land some, but it's not like it's gonna do, not gonna do a whole lot. It's not gonna hurt to do so, but yeah, it's not really gonna help much. $333 herbalism. We're on track with herbalism. That's going pretty good. Man, Fellweed is not going for anything at all on this server, though. 18 silver. That's not a lot. Still need to kill 5 more of these. Actually, we may be less than an hour from dinging. If I turn in these, we've got a lot of quests to turn in, so... I don't know if I want to finish this area or just move on into Zangar. There's still a lot of people over here, damn. I'm still having some issues with Gatherer, by the way. I don't know if anybody else... It's like, see, it is working, but the it's not letting me import data for some reason. I don't know if anybody else has ran into that problem with Gatherer. So normally I would go do another quest, but... Alright, I guess we'll move down there and start working on that quest. There's no reason to, try and wait out these mobs. Alright, we're gonna go down there. I'm smiting everything. Not just you, it's beautiful. Smite Priest, it is actually working out fairly well. Pretty impressed with it. I don't know if we could solo that guy though, the elite in there. We might be able to do that, but I don't know. I guess actually if we're gonna do a slave pen run, I can just do that now. We don't really need to we don't need to wait till 63 if we're gonna do a slave pens run. So I'll go ahead and start spamming for slave pens, I guess. Probably worth it to do it at least once just to get those Alright, that was pretty quick to get that quest done. Look at that bullshit, man. Pretty goddamn ridiculous. That is pretty goddamn ridiculous. Spend, you know, six hours, and there's no casters. Spend 6 hours or something looking for a group on a hunter, man. And then 4 or 5 seconds, get a group on a priest. Pretty goddamn ridiculous. Oh man. But hopefully it goes good. We might be able to get something like those pants. I would be happy to get those pants. We do need spell hit. Spell hit pants. Get the wand. That's actually nice. It's a healing wand. Shit. Alright, yeah. It's gonna go good. Yeah, damn, we still have a lot of Hellfire left to do, and we are almost level 63. That's pretty good. I mean, when it was launch, obviously, so you have to play it a little different, but I left Hellfire at 61 on Hunter. I'm probably not going to go do these goblin quests. There's not really anything to be gained from those. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and drop that. I don't need this trinket or anything. There's no other slave pens quest to pick up, right? Just the one outside. Slave pens boss is a pain during time walking. Ooh. Time walking. This is not the place we talk about retail.
I am listening.
Actually, never mind. I do talk about retail quite a bit. I do bring it up on occasion. Mostly, I talk about how I wish retail was better. I I do say that a lot.
I need to get closer.
Alright, I don't have time to go through my mail here. Just gonna go through everything. The hibiscus one, I thought that was in Underbog. It's not? Because we don't have any Sporgar rep yet, so we can't grab those. Is anybody else running there? There's a bit of a bug with Leetrix, so you can't see your party members on the map. Alright, that is the only one. Nice. Well, it's not a bad idea to pick that up. I mean, it is going to give us CE rep once we do it. Priest needs CE rep pretty bad, actually. It's probably the most important rep for Priest. Outside of getting revered for lower city, so I can do Shadow Lab Heroic. Because CE will give us this offhand that is really goddamn good. A very good offhand. And that helm is also pretty good. I'll definitely use that. My video's got the whole priest squad in your guild laughing. Alright, nice. I might do some more priest content. I don't know, actually. I'd like to do, I would like to do some more not hunter specific content. I really like making hunter videos, but I do have a lot of people who watch that aren't hunters, so they can get bored with that pretty quickly. And it's been a long time since I've done a video not hunter related. Have I started looking for a guild for the hunter yet? I've been looking. Like I said, I was in that one and they were doing really weird things. But I am in one right now, so a viewer messaged me and said that he had a guild that like re-rolled or something from another server. And it seems pretty good. Everybody in there seems nice, but I haven't done anything with them yet. Oh, those are pretty decent bracers. I haven't done anything with anybody in that guild yet. And so we'll see how that goes. And actually, there was another viewer that wanted me to join his guild. He said they have like hardly no hunters, but I had already joined this other one, so if their raid times work, I'll probably stay with this one. If not, I guess I could try that other one. What is the leaf pointing? Yeah, that's part of guideline. I wish there was an option to just hide it while I'm in a dungeon. Does that work? Guideline hide. Maybe I can. Whoops! I'm going to fucking. I'm going to. They're going. Look, they're going to Steam Vault. They're all going to Steam Vault. But if I do the hide option. Yeah, okay, that doesn't, yeah, it doesn't cause any problems. I don't really need to look at that during dungeons. Alright, take it easy, Spirit. You have a good day, man. Your guild just booted a questionable hunter. Do I have any like specific healing gear? Let's see. Yeah, I've got the chest. I did get the chest from Blood Furnace. That's kind of cool. And kind of, I'm gonna use those actually. Guess this is good enough. You can hide the arrow too in the same spot. Nice. Where's this other dude at? There are no Smite Priests, just healers that can't get a group. No, Smite Priest is pretty enjoyable. There he is. Oh, that guy's... I thought the Paladin was tanking for some reason. Alright then. Nice. I mean, this hunter's got... He's using that weapon, which is a little questionable. It's a little bit questionable. It's a strength weapon. So maybe if he's gonna be a strong weaver. That's what's gonna happen. This guy's a strong weaver. That's why he's using that. I mean, it's only like it's got some AP on it, I know, but no, this only has. This isn't even that one. This is only crit. Yeah, that is a little questionable. A Paladin not tanking is such a waste. Well, there is one nice thing about that. So, Paladin fuck, I can't get Ancient Lichen yet. Paladin tanks kinda... They want some spell power gear, so I don't have to deal with that. And I still like warrior tanks a lot. It's no problem with me. Also, I can make the Paladin do the cleansing. I don't want to cleanse this shit. He can do it. I'm just playing. I'll do it. I don't really want to, but I'll cleanse it. We'll get the cleanse going. And he's doing just fine, so I got no problem with this. See, he's doing a little weaving. He went in there and did some weaving. That's why he's got the strength weapon. It's for the weaving guys. He's really big on the weaving. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So that's his pet's melee damage, right? Yeah, I think so. I feel like I am missing some buffs, but we have everything, right? I didn't throw up Shadow Pro because don't care. Sometimes I'm probably not the best healer. I don't care. There'll be stuff that I should do and it's just like I don't care. If I was on Hunter, I would, I care about doing stuff right, but on Priest it's just like sometimes I don't care. Can you raid as disc? You definitely can raid as disc. You want one priest and a 25-man to have improved divine spirit. But should you go like all the way down for pain sup? Probably not. You can. You want one with improved divine spirit. But from that point, what a lot of people will do is then they'll just go back to holy. So it's kind of a split spec. But you don't have to. There is some use for This is looking bad. There is some use for pain cell. Anybody want to get... Nope. Just gonna let that one chill back there. Alright. Alright, no problem. Let's walk this way. That's cool. Still no. Okay. I'll just bring him back. Anybody? Throw a pet on him? Nope. Alright. That's cool. We're good. Do I downrank? Yes, the different ranks are built into... I have them built into my clicks. I'm not using these buttons. I'm using clicks on Healbot. You used the Hell Reaver on an original TBC. Nice. You just keep taming random pets to get higher ranks of claw. No, I wouldn't say random. Why are you trying to tank? What are you doing? I wouldn't say random. Just check it on nice. This is looking really good. I was kind of debating, should I just die here and then use Spirit because they pulled everything, or should I try and run out? Just check it on Petopia and then you'll see when there's a new rank. There's a pet trainer. Well, pet trainer isn't going to teach you claw. Pet trainer will have... Pet trainer will have resistances, growl, avoidance, and cobra reflexes, and that's about it. Yeah, Petopia, like, I'm happy to answer questions, but I can't really answer questions better than Petopia. It's just a really good database for all that. Smite Priest is the most alpha. It's pretty fun. It definitely is. Yeah, it's even when I'm leveling, like, I'll pretty often check Petopia for the like next rank of growl, dash, whatever. Yeah, the guy left immediately. So now we gotta run back to Hellfire. Beautiful. This reminds me of this is like worse than Classic. Or Classic, it was worse than original in this regard. Shaman has better group utility in area heals. I mean, Priest has group-wide heals that you can use raid-wide with Circle of Healing, which is really nice. I knew it was bad when they all went to Steamboat. I mean, I guess this guy's still trying to get the group going. I'll give him a minute, I guess. I guess we do just need tank now. Let me see if this guy is like actually looking for a tank. Yeah, he is. Alright, so this guy's actually trying. Alright, I won't bail out. If this guy wants to actually try and get the group going, then I'll give it a try. Because here at Big Bob the Boy, we are not quitters. We will try. Even when, I mean, groups that don't necessarily deserve the effort, we'll still try. Actually, let me check, what level is Ancient Lichen? Is that 350? I feel like it's 350. 340. Okay. We're pretty close. Ooh, 336. Now the real question though is how long should I wait? Normally I don't mind waiting a long time because if I'm just like on my own, I'll go like grab coffee or something, but when I'm streaming, I don't like to just sit around and wait. That's not great. What level did I start going for Beast Lord? I guess 68. But whenever you can start getting groups is fine. Like if you have a guild that's going to take you, then you can go for it whenever. I would have a career in radio. Does anybody have a career in radio anymore? Level 1. That's true. We're going for Beast Lord at level 1. I will try and do some hunter stuff tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do it on stream, but I do need to do... I'm gonna try and get more Magnar and Botanica going. I don't see it happening. I tried a lot. X-Pearl is old AF, and it's still really good. I haven't found any uniframes that I like better, and I have tried other ones. I mean, if we want to get the original unit frames, Discord unit frames is what we're looking for. Now those are old. Yeah, dude, have at it. Is my... Oh, I thought my scales were messed up. I really dislike LVUI. Is it possible if you live in Europe to play on USA servers? Yeah, as far as I know, you can. You just have to change your server list. Play on US servers, but there would be high latency. Yeah, I think it depends on can still do it. I know a lot of people used to use like a tunneling service, like there were a couple of them. What the Fast was one a lot of people used. I don't know what's going on with this group though. I guess they're trying still to find a tank. Although I don't see. Yeah, the guy he's trying to find a tank, so I'm not gonna leave while they're still trying. Bad thing is now we have a now we have a mage, so I have to roll and stuff. Stay for the tank. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave yet. I'll give it a little try. I mean, I don't care if this guy wants to start pulling. It doesn't bother me. Dislike it, but I've made my UI look the same with more work. No. Especially on retail, I used LVY, and there was a lot of things I was unable to do, especially for PvP with LVY that I liked. Now that was like 2 years ago. Maybe if they've made it better, I don't know. Yeah, dude, go for it. I mean, I don't really want to sit here doing nothing either, so go for it. Alright, I don't know, this guy's still spamming. Man, it's funny, you look in LFG and there's a lot of hunters in LFG. That's pretty sad. There's a lot of them in there. So I guess he just wants to pull all the bog strokes, I guess, which is fine. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Everyone's playing Hunter because they heard about the one-shot macro. Yeah, I do think that led to a lot of people boosting Hunters, I really do. And then, yeah, it doesn't work. You ran into some priest dungeon group and all they wanted were hunters. Yeah, exactly. 3 BM hunters is actually just super smooth for running through dungeons. It's a great comp for running through dungeons. It's a really good idea. Horde and Alliance mostly have druids on your server, I'm surprised. I don't know what the server population on this one is, but this is a server that, you know, when you go to log in, it says full. So it should be fairly populated. If this hunter messes things up, I'm going to be very disappointed. Really, next to no shamans. I've seen a lot of shamans. Especially just leveling. Lots of shamans. Lots of Draenei shamans, lots of Blood Elf paladins. I've seen a lot. I do want to go grab that herb, but I'll wait. dude better still be looking for a tank. I'm gonna end up leaving if he's not looking for a tank. Doesn't look like he's looking for a tank. Jesus, you actually got into a group? Wow, man. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on that part alone. Don't even worry about the gloves. I mean, congratulations on getting into a group. This is a DPS loss, getting a faster weapon, like a 2.7 weapon, and not doing the French rotation. No, I don't think it is. As long as you're doing 1-to-1 at that point. Especially as long as it's like a good weapon. If you're downgrading to change speed, then I don't think it's worth it. French rotation is the one where you are throwing in multis and arcanes after steady shot. All right. Oh man, I have to laugh at this. This is now here's the real question, okay? Did this guy fail and then alt F4 out of shame? Or did he disconnect and that's why he died? Which one was it? I'm going to say that he failed and alt F4 out of shame. You think he alt F4'd? I'm pretty sure he did. Because he released, right? He released and then alt F4'd, so he released. So he definitely, yeah, he definitely did that. He alt F4'd after he released. Oh, that's pretty funny. Ooh, alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to questing because we haven't found anybody. And we've been waiting on here. What server am I playing on? This is on Yeeeeeesh. I think I'm gonna hit back up on a little bit of questing. We're so close to dinging. I think I'm just gonna hit up questing. Let's go back to the questing. Alright. Let's do that. We'll get back to it. This was great. It was a great use of time. An absolute beautiful use of time. I mean, I did kind of want to show healing with this spec, but it was pretty awful. Yeah, this is Yeeeeesh. Which I really didn't have that much problems with Ramparts and Blood Furnace groups. So I'm not sure what's up with that. You got shit, we're running into these ultras. You got Sonic Spear and Beast Lord Shoulders first run. Nice, man. Congratulations. So yeah, let's go back and finish these quests up. We even have a couple to turn in, I think. Yeah, we got a couple to turn in. We'll hit 63 here in no time. Although I'm gonna skin this. This leather is money right now, boys. It's worth it. Yeah, not hard leather, 75 silver a piece. I'll take it. We have like no money on this server, so it's worth it. I will stop for leather. I do kind of want to get to Zangar though. Oh, Fellhide going for 93 silver. I've kind of had my fill of Hellfire, if I'm being honest. I like Hellfire, I really do. It's not my... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of dead boars. Alright, we're done with the skinning for now. I changed my mind. I just wanted to, I want to get 63. We'll be here all day skinning. Let's go finish up these Quillfang Ravagers. It's too much red. There is a lot of red here. It does get hard on the eyes after a while, doesn't it? Damn, there are still a lot of people doing this. I don't understand why there's so many people congested on this one quest. I mean, we've checked this like 3 or 4 times now. Alright, let's go turn these in since we're right here. I mean, I was kind of hoping that like I'd be able to do a dungeon. that slave pens run has, I don't want to say killed my motivation for dungeons, but it's made me a little weary. A little bit weary. It's got a 1 hour cooldown for the, like, what's the point of that? A 1 hour cooldown to get a drink. Alright. Yeah, we kind of do need to kill these. Unfortunately. This is kind of... I mean, I guess we could go back to the whelps there. There's one. Fishing hat, free booze. That's true, it is free, but it's a 1 hour cooldown. You play Fairbanks Alliance, and people surprisingly haven't been camping corpses. Well, I never really do. I've never done that. The only time I will camp somebody is if they specifically do something, like go out of their way to do something really, I don't know, they're just like an absolute dick, then I will camp them. Otherwise, I don't. Right now, I haven't even been trying to PvP at all. It's just not... I like PvP, I really do, but I'm just so focused on... Like, I was so focused on leveling and getting Beast Lord that PvP just, it didn't even really cross my mind. Yeah, I have noticed some of the, like, summoning stones. Being around a summoning stone, people, yeah, gonna have some fights at those. But other than that, a lot of people haven't even been interested in PvP. The small ones share bonds with the big ones. All right, we're gonna go finish this one because this is getting a little out of hand. We need to finish this anyway. All right, back to it. Big holy fires. Oh yeah, look at that. And those big smites. Ooh. Although we're not getting our crit, or we're not getting our crit proc. I mean, I don't know. This, just like leveling, going around smiting things might be more fun than healing dungeons anyway. We do, I mean, I will continue to do some dungeons, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty fun just to run around and smite things. Maybe I should try and pick up some more crit gear specifically. I mean, we do have a little bit of crit gear, but I know there's some greens that are crit gear. I think that's Invoker. Or maybe it's... no, maybe it's the other one. Can you see the spec real quick? There is a rare spawn, one of these worms, by the way. That is not him. These guys are immune to fear, which is really, really annoying. I don't understand what their, like, love of these tunneling mobs was in TBC, because, my god, they are annoying. You've got the ones here, and you gotta do a bunch of those ones in Tarot Car. Those ones are really annoying. Remember him dropping something good. Yeah, he does have a pretty good loot table. He has gloves. Level 62 gloves, and they can roll anything. I've gotten some rare spawn drops, but I've only rolled elemental ones, so I have like arcane protection and shadow protection gloves are terrible. Good morning, my man. Yes, we are leveling the priest right now. We are... I'm not gonna level it particularly quickly though. I'll probably stop today once we hit 63. I think it's a good place to stop for a while. Give it time to get some rest XP. I might like to do Kara next week on the priest. It's kind of my goal. So get to like 66 or 67 this week and then finish things up next week and do Kara. That's kind of my goal. By then we should be able to pug Kara, right? I would think so. Be third week. I think that'll work. Which two dungeons would I prioritize as a hunter at 70? Actually, I would say prioritize Steam Vault above all other ones. The reason for that is it drops 2 pieces of Beast Lord, and you need CE revered for the arrows. So work on that first. Forgot we needed to pick off these alpha ones. You pugged Kara the first week. I attempted to do that but was unable. What add-on is it that shows the loot tables? That's just called like Rare Scanner or something. I don't actually know. Like, it's not. Is it NPC scan maybe? No. Yeah, Rare Scanner. That's it. Yeah, it's pretty helpful. There are some decent things you can get from rares. You got Horde Car clear by accident. Nice. Yeah, I did attempt to pug Kara, but wasn't happening. I can't find dungeon groups as hunter. I don't think I'm going to be able to find. I'd be able to pug too many raids either. Surge of Light. Actually, if I was going to try a... I wouldn't, but if I was going to try a Smite spec for raids as like a third kind of off healer slash DPS, I probably would not spec Surge of Light. So Surge of Light is a mana gain, but it is a DPS loss. So if I was there to do DPS, I would not spec it, because I would let you put more points in the disc, and I think you can start getting Force of Will at that point. I have attempted to make groups. In fact, like I said earlier, we had a group of 4 and we just sat there for an hour unable to find a tank. I have attempted to make groups. Yeah, I don't know if we can do Black Talon. He is fearable. Should we try him? I don't really want to die, but I guess we can try it. If we die, it's not a big deal. We'll try it. We just gotta clear around him. I still have a I still have a grenade, by the way, so we can use that on him. No, it's cool. Yeah, a lot of people, I understand a lot of people will pop on for a while they're leveling or something, and then lots of people come in and out of stream, so no problem, man. I don't actually know how this is going to go, but we might be able to do it. I don't know, he's level 63. This is probably a terrible idea. Probably a terrible idea. Let me make a lily. We'll need that. Alright, it's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright, first Holy Fire is resisted, that's bad. Alright, what we want to do is we want to get some fears off. He's really killing me with these resists. Alright, how long till fear is up? 13 seconds. Another shield. I don't know, we might run out of mana here. Alright, I'm gonna pop... We'll pop a good potion. Full seconds on fear. Alright, I'm gonna throw the grenade.
I need to get closer.
Ooh, we're gonna have to pop that lily in a second. Ooh, that was a big hit. Oh, damn it, we pulled one of those other things. We're dead.
That's still recharging.
Damn, we pulled, we would have had it, I think. If we hadn't pulled these other mobs, I think we would have had it. I also forgot to use, Loon's Grace. Instead of walking into that other mob, I should have tried to just tank him with Loon's Grace. I did use my Lily though. Actually, let's try. I'll try it one more time, and I'm gonna use a Pocket Watch. And if I die a third time, I'm not gonna try it again. Or if I die a second time. What's more important, not clipping or getting more steady shot? Not clipping. Unless you're only, if you're only clipping by like 0.1 second, then that's probably not a problem. So like if you're using a 2.9 speed bow and you're doing French rotation, then you'll probably just very slightly clip, and at that point it's okay. But if you're using like a 2.7 speed or 2.6 speed and you're trying to do French, you're going to clip a lot and it's not going to be very good. Alright, let's go back and try, see if we can finally get those Ravagers. I would like to hurry up and ding 63. That dungeon set us back a little bit. Yeah, we're looking at 5 hours to ding now because of that. That's pretty slow. When you do French, do the multi, do you get a full fresh auto off? Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's anybody here now.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
We only need 3 more of these. Alright, there's one.
I don't have a target.
Damn, we are getting hit really hard with these resists lately. I definitely gotta pick up some spell hit, because these resists are getting a little out of hand. Alright, there we go, finally, last one. And there's more Dreaming Glory.
That's still recharging.
How much more damage would a 2.7 speed bow need to do? Well, they should all be about the same. So if you're going from like a 2.8 dungeon blue to 2.7 raid weapon, well then it would be fine. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing the French rotation with a 2.7 speed bow. Unless you are serve. Alright, so now we need to, we actually, whoops. Forgot about that. Gotta turn guideline back on. And did I not turn the arrow on? No, I turned it on. I don't think... I don't know if this one's going to do it or not.
Well met. Be good.
I thought these guys had some kind of like follow-up that would take you to, guess not. Actually, let's go turn that one in. I'm going a little bit out of sequence here, that's alright. We'll do that one and then we'll fly on our hold and do this one because that one should be on our hold rep. Wait, we're gonna do that one. I forgot about that one. It's over there. We can talk about hunter rotation more. I would like to do more hunter streams. I'm just having don't know what I would do them on. I don't really want to do a hunter stream where it's just me sitting in Shatrath unable to find a group for anything. I don't think that would be a particularly good stream. But it does seem like there's still a lot of confusion with hunter rotation. Maybe I should do like an in-depth rotation video at some point. Because I do get asked about that a lot, so maybe that'd be a good idea. Is that this thing? Which one of these is it? Yeah, alright. Alright, I don't know what happened there, but it worked. Please tell you about Hunter Jesus. I mean, Hunter Jesus is all things, and he is in all parts of our life. When to use which skill, what speed. Alright, so I'm still definitely going to do phase 1 bis next, but maybe I can do it right after that, because that wouldn't that shouldn't be particularly difficult actually.
Remember.
There's that one, and then turn in this one. Jump down. I really don't want to do that goblin quest. I think I'm gonna skip it. Alright. So that puts us 3% damn. Should be good to just go do that one last quest down there though. I should do it. It's kind of complex, but I don't have to go get a bunch of footage or anything. I mean, a lot of videos, you know, it might not take me very long to write the script, but then I have to spend hours and hours getting a bunch of footage and editing all that together. Something like that is a lot easier. Gore versus bite. No, you always want bite. It's very simple. You always want bite. There is no gore versus bite. It's gore and bite. I mean, you can just look at the numbers on the tooltip. Bite does more damage per point of focus than any other ability. So you always want bite on, and your pet will prioritize bite, or it should anyway. He plans on doing a phase 1 BIS video. Yeah, that is the next video I'm doing. It's phase 1 BIS. Probably be out in like 3 days. Maybe 4, but I'm hoping 3 days. You need to level a hunter. Yeah, you do, man. Leveling a hunter is, well, alright, it's just really fun. It's a really good time. So I would think this quest should do it. Ambitious plan. I don't even remember this quest. Sanctified crystal against an... Ah, damn it. Alright, this is that one in the warfield, so I have to do that goblin quest. Goblin, for some reason, isn't showing up on my map, but I know he's right over here. So many alts to make. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got a lot of alts myself. Morning to you, Goozy. Good to see you here, man. Hope you're gonna enjoy this stream, although I won't lie to you, we are 3% away. Why fist weapons? Because they did weird shit with weapon stones and weight stones. I don't know why they did that. So the way it works is you have adamantite weight stones and adamantite sharpening stones. The sharpening stone here says 14 melee crit. The weight stone just says 14 crit. We can only use weight stones on maces and fist weapons. Hunters can't use maces, so you have to use fist weapons. That's basically all it comes down to. You get really nice buffs. So if you are unable to get those for some reason, which shouldn't be a thing, but if that happens, then you are better off without them. Now, they changed that throughout the beta. There was a point where it didn't work. It started, when the beta started, it worked. And then there was a point where it didn't work, and then they made it work again. So they could always flip and change that again, I have no idea. But for now, that's why you want fist weapons. Alright, so we have to... You just like drop that quest item and then they start spawning around it, right? Thanks for all the hunter advice. You are welcome, man. I'm happy you're enjoying it. Which fists are BIS? You got one from Alcatraz. I think it's the offhand from Alcatraz and then the main hand from Alkanite Crypts. I think. But that's just off the top of my head. I could be wrong. Let me, I'm gonna go to the other spot. There's another guy popping things over here. Well, good thing is, we are getting motes of shadow, which, yeah, motes of shadow are going for 1 gold on this server. That's crazy. I think those will drop. That's pretty high. Ooh, look at that big damage. Very nice. It is pretty fun when you're playing a Smite priest and you just do half the mob's health like instantly. That's pretty fun. I mean, I kind of thought, you know, there was a chance that leveling as wait, what? Oh, you use that when it's about to die. Oh, okay. Uncontrolled Voidwalker. Not rogue Voidwalker. Here's one. I mean, I kind of thought this could be a slog, right? Like, it's just not going to be that great, but it's actually been really good. Botanica drops the other one. There is another one from Alkanite Crypts, though, that I think is slightly better. But like I said, I don't have those numbers in front of me. The Alkanite Crypts one looks better. I know that, and that is very important. I would say looks are 60 to 70% of where your consideration should be when you're making gear choices. Maybe even more than that. Those goddamn resists. Killing me. The 2 trinket bigger buttons is just a 2-bar from Bart. No. That's specifically an add-on called Trinket Menu. When you mouse over it, it makes it really easy to swap trinkets. It's a really old add-on. I'm sure there are more efficient ways to do what it does. We are just zooming through these mobs. Although they're not really... We're going through them pretty quick, but they're not dropping our quest items. I really wish that... Healing focus. I wish this worked on just any holy spell instead of only heals. That would be really, really nice. If we didn't suffer spell pushback. Ooh. That would be pretty strong. Alright, six more of these condensed Voidwalker essences. Ooh. That was pretty bursty. I mean, it says I'm doing like 400 DPS on most of these. It's not bad. Oh, that's pretty nice. Three more. You think Hunter Jesus could tame Godzilla as a pet? That is an exotic beast, so he can't do that until Wrath of the Lich King, unfortunately. Now, he might be able to tame like Gamera or Anguirus, you know, something along those lines. He might be able to do that right now, but yeah, Godzilla is an exotic beast. That's a really good question.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Although, as far as I understand, the Beast Lord is one of Hunter Jesus' many pets. That's where we get that Beast Lord set from. One to go. It's definitely this one. Can feel it. Yeah, I wonder what our miss or resist rate actually is. Because it feels really high. Maybe it isn't, and it just feels that way, but I do think I get, really need some spell hit here.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright, I was incorrect. We gotta... I thought that one was gonna drop it. Do I have a Discord yet? I don't. I really do need to set that up. I keep thinking about it. Do keep thinking about it. So I think what I'll do is I really need to work on some videos. So it's going to be a little while before the next stream. But what I'll probably do is the next stream will not be like a nighttime one or early morning one. I'll probably do one more on US time. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. So I'll be working on... Damn, we gotta... That's alright. Shit, I can't hearth that. Oh yeah, I hearthed out of that slave pen's nice. Forgot about that. So yeah, that's what I'll be planning on doing. I'll be working on that phase 1 bisque guide. I'm gonna try and get that out. Probably 3 days, maybe 4. I'm gonna try and get it done in 3. I'm gonna try really hard. So we'll work on that, and then the next stream be a little more in the daytime. But we'll get some streams going, and I will try and do it on a hunter stream. I'm hoping if I do it like in the daytime, maybe I'll have a better chance to get in groups, because I would like to get on there and finish up that Beast Lord, and it needs to happen. Pretty sad. But that is it, boys. It's level 63 on the priest. We are zooming on this priest. Alright, not really, but we're leveling. I wouldn't say we're zooming, but we are leveling. And the good thing is, one more level and we'll get Divine Spirit. You know how much we like that spirit. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this stream, boys. We actually got a lot done. We got the priest all the way to 63. We had a terrible time in the slave pens, where we had a mage fail very hard and alt F4 out of shame. I think that guy's name was like Wiz. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that guy forever. Put on a great show for us. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I really appreciate you all joining me, and I will see you all for the next one.